Hi again from Seahawks headquarters, Greg of the News Tribune. Day 2 of Seahawks rookie minicamp in the books here on Saturday. To me, the most eye-catching thing was Cyril Grayson, an LSU track champion, a 7-time All-American 400-meter sprinter. Yesterday he was at Baton Rouge, Louisiana, graduating with his class, his college class. Today he's on an NFL field for the first time, playing football for the first time, and getting what is going to be an extended tryout, Pete Carroll says, with the Seahawks. His speed and his ability to go get a deep ball as a wide receiver, the obvious attraction there. Carroll said his progression is going to be much like Ricardo Lockett's, who was another college, almost U.S. Olympic quality track star coming out of college a few years ago for the Seahawks, and that the Seahawks will be patient with Grayson. They don't expect a polished product, and they don't have one yet. What they do have is a guy who can fly. Out on the practice field today, he was doing special teams drills, fielding punts, spinning away from coverage guys, teammates and coaches yelling woo and on. It was an impressive show about how quick he is in his movements. My colleague Todd Millis and I were here today noticing how light he is on his feet. For a lot of track stars, especially the longer 400, 800 guys tend to be long striders. He's very short, choppy, decisive with his cuts. He's an interesting project, and at his speed and the Seahawks' desire for speed, Cyril Grayson's going to get a longer look, and I would be very surprised as an undrafted free agent if he's not in preseason games to get real game time look. The rest of the Saturday was just like Friday in terms of the right cornerback. Shaquille Griffin's going to stay at right cornerback and get the longest look probably into OTAs, and even when the veterans come back. The third-round draft pick has a chance there at right cornerback. The job opened at Deshaun Shedd's knee injury from January. We talked to Nazir Jones today, third-round pick from North Carolina, 6'5" defensive tackle. He looks even taller than 6'5", not quite as lanky as Malik McDowell, the first draft pick of the Seahawks last month, at 6'6", but the Seahawks now have a 6'5" and a 6'6" defensive tackle here in this minicamp playing side by side. You don't see that much in any level of football. Jones is very appreciative for just being here. I talked to his mother, Tammy. The backstory of him, and he had a rare condition, a disease at 16 years old that left him unable to walk. He thought he was paralyzed, may never walk again. It took him to go to the UNC Medical Center, Children's Hospital in Chapel Hill to find out exactly what it was. And even now, he says he still takes weekly medicine to keep that disease from coming back. I'll have his full story in the Sunday News Tribune, and it's yet another remarkable one. Jones has a chance to be the run-stopping, three-technique defensive tackle, the guy that devours blockers, the role that Atiba Rubin has had recently, and he's getting now into his 30s, that he won't be playing forever. And Nazir Jones was drafted with the idea of perhaps being someday Rubin's replacement inside. That's opposite, of course, of McDowell, drafted to be a pass-rushing inside defensive tackle and then move outside at defensive end and rush from out there. He spent a lot of time today in the second rookie minicamp practice at end again, the top pick from Michigan State. Todd Millis will be here tomorrow, Sunday, for the third and final day of minicamp, and I'll try to reacquaint myself with my wife for Mother's Day. And then the Seahawks veterans come back at the end of May for the first of organized team activities. Of course, the Seahawks have one fewer week of that than the rest of the league because of punishments from last fall for hitting too much in previous off seasons. Then the whole team comes back for the mandatory minicamp in the middle of June. The end of July will be the start of training camp for the 2017 season. Thanks for watching. Thanks for reading the News Tribune.